readers, welcome or welcome back to Bookmark This Where Lit Happens. My name is Jess, and the lit that is happening today is my weekend reading wrap up, as well as what I got in my book of the month haul. So first up this weekend, I finished The Clinic by Cate Quinn. This was a new to me author. I saw this cover and just had to have it. So in this book, we are planted dead center in the creepiest clinic ever. There is family drama. There is some trauma, there is drug use, and some conversations of abuse as well. I really enjoyed how the author has woven in all of these heavy topics into this mystery. Everybody is a suspect. I did have a good time with the majority of this book. The villain in the book and his far-fetched ideas did sort of bring this one down just a little bit for me. And it is quite chunky. I did feel like there was a lot of things that could have been tightened up a little bit. But I did have a good time with it. I rated it 3 stars. Next up is a YA novel that I buddy read with one of my teenage daughters, and it is called The Naturals. My second daughter has been so hooked on this author and read like all the Inheritance games. The author is Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and she read all the Inheritance games, and she really wanted me to hop on the bandwagon for her for the Naturals series. So I read this one in a day. It actually went by so quick. It's easy to read, being that it's YA. The characters in this book, the FMC, I really liked her. The characters in the book are fun and interesting. The mystery is there. I certainly did not peg the big twist at the end. I did feel like I was dropped dead center in the middle of Criminal Minds for this book. And there are some, of course, unbelievable far-fetched ideas in this one too, but I felt like it was done so well. I clearly liked it to have read it in a day, and the twist at the end blew my mind. So I think that you should pick this one up. I rated it 4 stars. The next couple of books that I hope to get through include finishing up Heated Rivalry. I'm also reading my very first cowboy romance by Jessica Peterson. Maybe it's called Cash. I'm literally not even sure, but I'm having a good time with it. I'm just a few chapters in, so we shall see with that one. And then I hope to get back into some fantasy. I have literally not read any fantasy in like 2 months. So I'm going to start out with what I think is a YA fantasy. Also, why? Just why? Anyways, this one is Vespertine. I've heard, I haven't heard anything about it, but I've seen it around, I think. So I am excited. It sounds good. The premise of this one is that she is working with dead bodies, kind of like in a morgue. Of course, there's magic and relics, and something happens, and she's going to have to try to save her town, city, wherever she is, area. So I'm excited. That sounds, I don't need to know more than that. That sounds good to me. I am excited to talk to you guys about my order from Book of the Month. Now, I have been ordering Book of the Month off and on for a couple of years, and I almost skipped this month. I didn't think anything necessarily grabbed at me this month, but right when I was going to skip, I was like, well, that one kind of sounds good. And then I ended up picking 2. So who are we kidding? What I picked out was Lady Tremaine. This is some sort of a retelling, enough said. And I also picked out This Story Might Save Your Life, and I already feel like we're being dramatic, but I'm excited to see what it is. Did you pick out something from the Book of the Month this month? Did you skip? Do you even have Book of the Month? If you've never tried it, I do highly recommend that you give them a shot. I do have a link below that could save you some money, and I love Book of the Month just because they curate the books. You get 5, sometimes a bonus or so to choose from each month. You can skip with no penalty, and I think you can get your first one for like $5.99 or $9.99, one of the two. There's always a deal going on with my link below. All right, don't forget to bookmark this channel so you never miss when lit happens, and I will see you in the next video.